keynote profile, Dr. Walida Ounruean, International Education Ambassador, Faculty of Education, Udarit Rajbat University, Thailand. Her expertise includes curriculum and instruction development, differentiated and collaborative learning strategies, STEM education and constructive learning models, teacher training and educational innovation, applied physics in educational contexts. So, her keynote topic is Learning for Creative Thinking. So, let's warmly welcome Dr. Walida.
Morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. Good morning and good afternoon and good evening for everyone here today. And thank you, Amit, everyone. Thank you for organizing this event because it's very useful for everyone. And I'm Dr. Walida Ounruean, International Education Ambassador for Thailand.
Ma'am,
Thank
there's
you
a network issue. Can you
so
please check it once?
much for attending this
Excuse me, ma'am, there's a network issue by your
conference,
side.
international conference on next generation. Now,
Hello?
yes.
Ma'am, there's a network issue by your side, so please can you check it once?
Okay, I will try now.
Your voice is getting interrupted actually. So,
Can, can you hear me? It's okay.
yes, ma'am, but it's not that clear now.
Oh wow. So I think it's bad Wi-Fi here,
Yes, ma'am,
right?
we can see your screen.
Okay. I share now. You can see this presentation.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. I will try use the time is a little because it's a bad Wi-Fi here. Okay, okay, my topics for presentation now is different is instruction suitable for student in the modern era. Can you hear me? Is okay? Is clear?
Yes,
Hello.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. Essential information for teaching diverse students in the modern era. If you have a teacher and you will have to teach your children, sometime maybe you will have you will have to survey about this information for check your student, right? Like what are the student skills, what are the students' competency, and what are the student preference. It is time for us to be aware of different age instruction. Kids of the same age aren't all alike when it comes to learning any more than they are alike in terms of size, is like hobbies, personality, food preference, or other preference. It's very important. These kids do have many things in common because they are human beings and because they are all young people, but they also have important difference. What we share in common make us human, but how we differ make us individuals. In a classroom with little or no difference age instruction, only students similarly seem in take center stage. In a different age classroom, commonality are acknowledged and built upon, and students' difference also become important element in teaching and learning. This picture is about nine types of intelligence, the theory of multiple intelligence by Howard Gardner. Number one, naturalist intelligence is the ability to discriminate among living things as well as sensitivity to other features of the natural world. This ability was clearly of value in our evolutionary past as hunters, gatherers, and farmers. It continued to be central in such roles as botanist or chef. It also speculated that much of our consumer society exploits the naturalist intelligence which can be mobilized in the discrimination among castes, sneakers, kind of makeup, and the like. Musical intelligence is the capacity to discern pitch, rhythm, timbre, and tone. This intelligence enables us to recognize, create, reproduce, and reflect on music, as demonstrated by composer, conductor, musicians, vocalists, and sensitivity listener. Interestingly, there is often an effective connection between music and the emotion, and mathematical and musical intelligence may share common thinking processes. Number three, logical mathematical intelligence is the ability to calculate, quantify, consider proposition and hypothesis and carry out complete mathematical operation. It enables us to perceive relationship and connection and to use abstract, symbolic thoughts, sequential listening skill, and inductive and deductive thinking patterns. Logical intelligence is usually well developed in mathematicians, scientists, and detectives. So young adults with lots of logical intelligence are interested in patterns, categories, and relationships. They are drawn to arithmetic problems, strategic game, and experiment. Number four, existential intelligence is the sensitivity and capacity to tackle deep questions about human existence, such as meaning of life, why we die, and how did we get here. Number five, interpersonal intelligence is the ability to understand and interact effectively with others. It involves effective verbal and nonverbal communication, the ability to know distinction among others, sensitivity to the mood and temperament of others, and the ability to entertain multiple perspectives, like teachers, social workers, experts, and politicians, all exhibit interpersonal intelligence. Number six, bodily kinetic intelligence is the capacity to manipulate objects and use a variety of physical skills. This intelligence also involves a sense of timing and the perfection of skills through my body onion, like athletes, dancers, surgeons, and craftspeople exhibit well-developed bodily kinetic intelligence. Number seven, linguistic intelligence is the ability to think in words and to use language to express and appreciate complex meaning. Linguistic intelligence allows us to understand the order and meaning of words and to apply meta-linguistic skill to reflect on our use of language. Linguistic intelligence is the most widely shared human competence and is evident in poets, novelists, journalists, and effective public speakers. Number eight, intrapersonal intelligence is the capacity to understand oneself and one's thoughts and feelings, and to use such knowledge in planning and directing one's life. And intrapersonal intelligence involves not only an appreciation of the self, but also of the human condition. And the last one, number nine, spatial intelligence is the ability to think in three dimensions. Core capacity includes mental imagery, spatial reasoning, image manipulation, graphic and artistic skill, and an active imagination, like sailors, pilots, sculptors, painters, and architects all exhibit spatial intelligence. Teachers should be aware of the individual differ of their student. When you see this figure 1.1, there are times in all classroom with whole class instruction is an
Excuse me,
effective.
ma'am, you didn't switch the
Yes.
PPT till now.
Uh, please, again, please, I can't hear you. Hello.
Hello?
Yes,
Um,
hello.
Mom, you didn't switch the PPT yet. Yeah, now it's visible.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I will share again. Thank you so much. Okay, for this picture, you see this a wavy line, three a wavy line, as illustrated in figure 1.1. The pattern of instruction in a differentiated classroom could be represented by mirror image of a wavy line. You see this a wavy line with students coming together as a whole group to being a study, moving out to pursue learning in small group or individual, and coming back together to share and make a plan for additional investigation, moving out again from our work, and coming together again to share or review and so on. This and this. You see this two person group. This site promotes a relationship and generally ensure participation. Three-person group. Bro is this side group can be those of speaker, listener, and observer, and learner can experience all this role in a brief period of time. So this side group is appropriate for creating description, organizing data. So and for-person group, a group of people requires basic communication and cooperation skills, but offer ideal practice for learning group process. Different about pair group and odd group. Pair group used for think, pair, share, and relationship, and odd group you choose for. And figure 2.1, when you see basic as may see the definition of what a good education is vary among educators, parents, politicians, and citizenry at large. Some say a good education is one that ensures that all students learn specific core information and master basic skills according to a prescribed route, timeline, and event script. Others see it as the near opposite. A good education means students pursue what is meaningful to them and on a timeline defined by the student themselves. In between are many other visions, one emphasizing preparation for 21st century demands, focus on inquiry, advancing a product orientation, built around community service, and so on. Despite our difference in what we believe a good education to be, we all generally agree on the importance of ensuring all students maximize their capacity as learners within that particular framework. In figure 2.1 provide a basic line of logic supporting different instruction. And in a preponderance of schools and classroom, the unit of focus is the group as a whole. In those places to differ those the norm in any significant way is to be in an inconvenience to a stressor on the system. One of two solutions is commonly applied. Either the inconvenience students remain in academically diverse classroom with minimal instructional adaptation made to address their needs, or they are separated into homogeneous classrooms of peers who learn like they do. In the former case, students who are lost tend to be or divergent in their thinking, often more decisions with schoolhouse learning. When the latter cause is taken, students who are as though they have so in a homogeneous orally receive more experience and attentive teachers, but too often they find curriculum that is harder without being significantly more engaging. I will share about the group. student you can manage? Good, fair, and communication. Communicable. Okay. This is a different ability about your student in your classroom. You can use or manage your student a whole group this for before teach your children. This is important and you can use a good in your classroom. And differentiation propose an alternative approach a classroom that honor and adapt to learner variation while building a team of learners and each of its members and around curriculum that is designed to be relevant and engaging to young people. Further, differentiation encourages the listening of selling and testing of personal limits and advocate teaching up, otherwise known as working from a complex curriculum that will challenge advanced learners and provides scaffolding for other students to enable and greatest number possible to access and succeed with the key elements of the complex curriculum and meaning-rich learning experience. Strategy and teaching method used for different instruction in your classroom. This is an example. This multiple intelligence, analytical thinking, format, problem-solving thinking, creative thinking, critical thinking, technique for using questions, and system thinking. Tomlinson mentioned approach to learning management. Number one, arranging the classroom to suit the difference among learners, allowing learners to set a time for missing or personal test lists, strongly learning focus on problem solving, assigning activities in step-by-step format, using starting points so learners can explore the learning topics, using applause as an option. Learners can choose one take, condense information, dividing or assigning tests and activities into smaller parts, encouraging learners to use different tools for the same test, and using flexible timing. Instructor provides support in research, using portfolio as a tool to reflect on learning progress. Okay, this is mentioned for your use in classroom. Okay. So for today, I want teacher around the world to recognize the importance of learner difference in your classroom. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate the opposite any question you have about my topics. And if you need any future information, feel free to contact me at my email. Okay, thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that interesting presentation.
Yes,
Thank you
thank
so
you so
much.
much.